here in the beautiful city of Brea, visiting one of the most booming offices in Southern California. We're here today to introduce to you a true powerhouse in the real estate community. This gentleman has an unbelievable skill set for leadership and an unwavering attitude to win. You talk about being a 10Xer. This gentleman was rated in the top 100 most influential real estate agents in Southern California. Let's go find out who we're talking about.
Hey guys, I'm Christian Fuentes, owner of RE/MAX Top Producers, and we're one of the top RE/MAX offices in Southern California with 3 locations: Brea in Orange County, Chino Hills branch, and our Diamond Bar location. Here at RE/MAX Top Producers, we're all about helping our agents self-development, growth, and build wealth to take them to the next level. And I'm really excited to bring this knowledge to the Skyline channel on Cardone TV.
Hello everyone, I want to welcome you here to the studio for Skyline here in Los Angeles, California. We have a very special guest today. His name is Christian Fuentes. He's the heavy-hitting, top producing 10Xer from San Gabriel Valley. I want to welcome you here to our studio, brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here and I'm ready to share.
All right, Christian, you've obviously been in the business for over 20 years. You have a lot of success. You know, we want to know what got you started. What made you realize that you wanted to go into real estate?
Sure, you know, it's a long story, but I'll keep it short. When I was 20 years old, my dad actually told me I should look into getting into real estate. Back then, I was going to school full-time, junior college, and I also was working at a mall, selling shoes to top it off, right? But I was a great salesperson selling shoes. So back then, I was already a good salesperson. Number 1 salesperson in the company. And but my dad said, you know, you should look into real estate. So I kind of said I didn't want to do it, and then long story short, he said either you do it or I'll take something away. So I took the course, and it was an appraisal course to learn how to value homes and come up with the home values. And you know, it was something that sparked my interest. At that point, I realized I didn't want to be an appraiser, but there was something about real estate that felt like there was something for me that I could do. I met someone that was actually working at an office as an assistant, and then talking to that person, he shared what he would do, and I asked him, "Can you give me a job in an office so I can, you know, start learning?" And long story short, I got a job as an assistant, making minimum wage back then, and I just fell in love with the business. So someone gave me an opportunity to get into the business. I wanted to learn, so I was able to learn by getting paid. Sure enough, 20 years later, I'm still doing it, and I love what I do. So
awesome. It seems like you have the talent. It seems like people recognize that first with your dad, right? You have the talent, you recognize it, give you a good push, give you an ultimatum, right? So he gave you a push into the industry, and then you started from humble beginnings, and they obviously saw some quality in you, and gave you a first start. And look at you now, right?
I started from the bottom, now I'm here. Right?
Oh, nice. All right, Christian, we hear about it. You know, it takes 10 years in a certain field to become a master. You've been in the real estate business for over 20 years now, and obviously you have a lot of success. So you're like a double degree master in this industry. You know, tell us how you started to pick up momentum and what really, you know, you did to become successful.
Well, you know, I have to tell you, early in my career, I learned something. I learned that the best way to grow in any business is by learning from someone else that's doing really good, right? So when I became an assistant at 21 years old, I worked for a team that used to do about 60 to 70 transactions every year, making back 20 years ago about $350,000 a year. Right now, that will probably be about $1 million. And I was able to work for that team for 3 years, make minimum wage, but I learned a lot about the business, right? And that was the beginning of, I could say, my success, because even then I realized that coaching was a big part also of being able to succeed in your business. So I was exposed to coaching. I worked for someone that was doing really well. After 3 years, I ended up going to work for someone that was even doing triple the business that that team was doing, because I wanted to learn from people that were even doing better. So for 8 years of my career in the beginning, I worked for someone so that I can learn from them. I was coached, and the second thing I did was that I worked a lot on my skills. I realized that in order for me to be a successful real estate agent, I needed to be very good at talking to people, presentation. My skills have to be very sharp, qualifying buyers, qualifying sellers, handling objections, closing. So I did a lot of skill building, a lot of practicing to better that. And then last, I realized that it took a lot of hard work. So early in my career, I learned to make it, you have to work very hard. And even now I work very hard, but those are habits that I picked up many years ago that have continued through my whole career. And I have to tell you, that's probably one of the reasons that I've been very successful, is that I'm always open to growth, to learning, and also to self-develop.
Okay. So yeah. From what I gather, you had the vision, right? Because you started working for someone, right? And even though it was minimum wage, you saw the vision. You saw that you needed to get things in your arsenal before you can go out and do it on your own.
Exactly.
So you had the vision,
yeah.
And you knew that you needed to be coached,
yeah.
right? Because they say that you're born with talent, but you develop your skills as a person. So you know you had the vision, you developed your talents, and that gave you the ability to really put in the hard work that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because you became a 10Xer before it even became popular.
Yeah.
Going after it, outperforming your competitors, because you knew that to become successful, to reach a successful level, you needed to have that work ethic,
yeah.
Beyond what you thought you were capable of, right? Stepping up your skill every step of the way.
Yeah, and you can never stop growing. So I think the minute you feel like you made it and you peaked, there's always someone that does more than you. So for me, it's always been about learning from people that are doing more, studying them, getting mentors, and the coach obviously can help you also stay on track. Your coach should be the one that slaps you around a couple times here and there when you're falling behind, when you're not focused. Also, your coach should be helping you setting up your goals, making sure that you stay on track. And then mentors are great because, if someone's doing more business than you, there's something they're doing that either you're not doing, or maybe they're doing a better way, so you can learn from them. So again, for me, it's been part of my growth, just learning from others. And even now where I'm at, I'm still learning, I'm still developing myself, I'm still growing as a person, because I have bigger goals than that. So,
Christian, you have your own office now. You actually have 3 offices. Mm-hmm. As an entrepreneur, when you first started, every entrepreneur when they first start, they dream about having their own office, right? Being the boss, being the one to set the culture. Obviously, they have a vision, a business plan in place. You have that now, and you have a lot of success. Take us to how it started.
Yeah, I opened my office 6 years ago. I tell you, it's a long story, but I'll give you the short version. We actually opened our office by accident or we were forced to do it. The reason was I had a satellite office in Diamond Bar, California, and I was in a territory of a different broker. And basically he told me one day, either you join my office or I will close you down. So we were, obviously, me and my wife, stressed out. We didn't know what to do. But we found out that we were able to buy a franchise from Remax. Back then I was Remax too, but I was not in my territory. So Remax offered us a franchise, and we took the opportunity to buy it. And from then on, we moved to a bigger location. And to be honest with you, we weren't thinking going big. We just wanted to have a small office with great agents. And one of our missions was to really be able to help agents grow their business. I wanted to be an open book and share everything I'd done. Back then I was doing already over 100 transactions every single year consistently. So we wanted to bring agents, share with them, mentor them, help them out, help them grow their business. And sure enough, within a couple of years, we had over 40 agents. We kept getting more and more agents that wanted to join our company. It was an organic growth, because as people saw other agents in our office succeeding, they wanted to be part of it. They wanted to be around other top producers. And 3 years went by, we had 60 agents, 4 years, 80, now we're 145. So, and growing. So I tell you, it was something to do with just being able to help agents, helping them grow their businesses. And I have a saying, it's called success is contagious. And I believe that if you hang around other top producers, other people that are doing really well, obviously you're gonna be infected, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna be around that success. You're gonna be rubbing shoulders with people that are doing great, and eventually it's gonna help you grow your own business. And that's how our office has grown to where we're at now. Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, absolutely. Definitely. You mentioned, problem, and then you mentioned opportunity, and you know how the saying goes. Within every problem, there's an opportunity. It just takes vision.
Exactly.
You and your wife obviously sees the opportunity of having that availability RE/MAX was giving you.
Yeah.
And then you also mentioned something about you didn't think about getting big, right? And sometimes people think too big before the quality is really there, right? You want to have quality over quantity. So you really wanted to centralize yourself and develop the agents you were bringing in, and then from there grow organically,
exactly.
right? Where you weren't forcing the growth, you were just forcing the quality and condensing it. And as you became more and more quality, more people started to get attracted to that quality, because that's what we want. We want to better ourselves, right? We want to develop ourselves. You see a team doing great in real estate. You see the culture really is giving and working as a team, as a unit, and creating growth among the team. It's definitely contagious. So I definitely hear you on that. And it's very interesting. People think that, where's this person coming from? Did he have his own office just by ease? Did he plan everything? And it seems like it happened by accident, like you said.
It was a negative that became a blessing. And just to share that, some people always go through issues, problems, negativity around them, and sometimes that negative or that problem happening to you, sometimes it can set you up to do something bigger and better. So look for opportunities always, and then grow. Learn from those experiences. Guarantee you eventually you can build a big business, and that will give you more of a push, right?
Interesting.
Yeah.
So when things seemed like they were falling apart, they were actually falling into place for you and your wife.
There's always a reason. They say that God always has a plan for you. Just follow the signs.
Awesome. Yeah. Christian, what you guys are doing over at Top Producers and the RE/MAX, you guys are really doing something great with your clients. You guys are showing that your agents are equipped to really serve the community the best they can, give them the best experience when buying a home. And that goes to what we do here at Skyline. We definitely we pride ourselves in our agent development. We go out there, we want to make sure that our clients have the best experience possible. So you keep selling those homes and we keep protecting them.
Yes.
How about that? Is that a deal?
Definitely. Let's do that. I have to tell you, you guys have a great company here. Everything, the setup. It's always great to work with like-minded individuals. And I have to tell you, I know we're going to do a lot of business together. And again, thank you for having me here in your show. It's been a great experience. So thank you.
From all of us at Skyline, we appreciate you making the trip, coming down to the studio, and doing this interview, and sharing the knowledge and the experience that you have for all our viewers. Thank you very much again, Christian.
Now, time to 10X.
10X,
Let's do this.
Let's do it.